20th century, the age of material civilization. Science and technology's swift advancement allowed extreme individualism to run rampant. Pornography, violence, free sex, and drugs dismantled the family. Youth were thrust into a cold and dark world. In the 21st century, we need a balanced approach. More public-mindedness, less destruction and division. In 2015, the UN set 17 Sustainable Development Goals and is calling for global participation. What then is the key to harmonious and sustainable development? In 1976, Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate from Bangladesh, developed the concept of microfinance. Microfinance has produced sustainable results. The concept has spread to 140 nations globally to alleviate poverty by providing loans to small social units and teaching collective responsibility. Well before this, Dr. Sun Myung Moon and Dr. Hak Ja Han Moon applied this concept in their quest for world peace. They advocated the smallest unit, the family, is where world peace and happiness begins. The family is where we first learn to live for the sake of others. We are calling this concept micro-peace.
Peace begins in the family, specifically in the relationship of parents loving their children unconditionally and children developing the heart of filial love toward their parents. Brought into society, this principle of living for others creates good character in citizens, patriots in nations, and saints in the world. But it all begins in the family.
The greatest peace sprouting from the smallest unit, one human family under God. In 2005, Father and Mother Moon launched UPF with a world tour emphasizing a new vision of peace. Night after night, city after city, visiting one nation per day, they taught that the family is not only the school of love, it is also the cornerstone of world peace. Beginning with the establishment of the Collegiate Association for the Research of the Principle in 1966. The many institutions they have founded convey a vision of peace and teach universal principles that strengthen marriage and the family.
When I was young, I took the Pure Love Pledge and it changed my life. From that day onwards, I was able to build my character and moral values. For the happiness and future of my students, I am continuing teaching Pure Love education at my school.
Father and Mother Moon have established more than 50 educational institutions around the world. MOUs have been signed and character education is being taught in thousands of schools on all continents and in all cultural spheres, East and West. After Father Moon passed away, Mother Moon carried out his intentions and established the Wonno Pyonghae Scholarship Foundation, which supports the education of youth and students globally. The Sanok Peace Prize honors and supports heroes who are creating a culture of sustainable peace and are role models for future generations to look back on. On February 23, 2017, Mother Moon, the first international chairwoman of the Women's Federation of World Peace, launched Youth and Students for Peace.
위하여 사는 참 사랑을 실천하는 나눠줘도 더 부족함을 느끼고 더 나눠주고 싶고 이런 마음 자세 이런 환경을 만들어 가야 하는 너희들 앞에 책임이 있다.
With the support of Women's Federation for World Peace and the Universal Peace Federation, YSP is a rapidly growing global network of game changers.
เยาวชนและนักเรียนแห่งสันติภาพคือความหวัง และอนาคตของโลกโดยผ่านความรักที่บริสุทธิ์และความกตัญญูจะเป็นจุดเริ่มต้นแห่งความสุขและสันติภาพโลก
एउटा असल परिवार समाज समृद्ध राष्ट्र निर्माणको लागि युवा विद्यार्थी अवस्थाबाट नै सकारात्मक विचार उच्च भलाइ साँचो प्रेमको अभ्यास गर्न आवश्यक छ।
À travers la Fédération des jeunes et des étudiants pour la paix, je travaillerai afin d'accomplir de grands rêves.
Youth and Students for Peace, YSP, builds on the past and opens doors of hope for the young generation through academics, service, sports, international exchanges, universal character education, environmental responsibility, among other things. In Asia, Africa, Korea, Japan, the US, Central and South America, Europe and Oceania, YSP is becoming a wave of goodness sweeping the world today. The idea of one family under God is taking root and growing in the hearts of people, young and old alike. Be a part of this global awakening. Let's create a new future working together. We can do it.
One, two, three.
of today.
Peace loving.
Love and youth.
Bridging gaps towards sustainable peace.
ขอบคุณนะครับทางสมาพันธ์นะครับที่ได้มาจัดกิจกรรมนะครับ กิจกรรมตรงนี้ผมเรียนว่าผมอยากได้เห็นนะครับให้มันเกิดการต่อยอดเกิดการดำเนินการให้มันแพร่หลายนะครับให้มันเผยแพร่ไปทั่วนะครับทุกพื้นที่นะครับอยากให้เริ่มกันตั้งแต่ในระดับของครอบครัวอยากให้ครอบครัวนะครับเป็นจุดแรกในการปลูกฝังความรักความซื่อสัตย์ความกตัญญู
ครับสำหรับฝากถึงน้องๆเยาวชนนะครับเปลี่ยนความคิดชีวิตเปลี่ยนเราเปลี่ยนความคิดตั้งแต่วันนี้ชีวิตเราเปลี่ยนตั้งแต่วันนี้งั้นอย่าลืมว่าเยาวชนเป็นอนาคตของชาติและเยาวชนนี่แหละจะทำให้ประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศที่พัฒนาและเยาวชนเจ้าการสินเนี่ยจะทำให้ประเทศไทยเป็นผู้นำโลกได้ทางด้านจิตวิทยาเชื่อมั่
การแบบช่วยชุมชนพัฒนาเวลามีกิจกรรมอะไรก็ไปช่วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
Youth, an adventure full of hope and passion. Endless possibilities to achieve our dreams. Where your dreams begin, Youth and Students for Peace. Join us on this adventure. In the 20th century, the age of material civilization, science and technology's swift advancement allowed extreme individualism to run rampant. Pornography, violence, free sex, and drugs dismantled the family. Youth were thrust into a cold and dark world. In the 21st century, we need a balanced approach. More public-mindedness, less destruction and division. In 2015, the UN set 17 Sustainable Development Goals and is calling for global participation. What then is the key to harmonious and sustainable development? In 1976, Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate from Bangladesh, developed the concept of microfinance. Microfinance has produced sustainable results. The concept has spread to 140 nations globally to alleviate poverty by providing loans to small social units and teaching collective responsibility. Well before this, Dr. Sun Myung Moon and Dr. Hak Ja Han Moon applied this concept in their quest for world peace. They advocated the smallest unit, the family, is where world peace and happiness begins. The family is where we first learn to live for the sake of others. We are calling this concept micro-peace.
Peace begins in the family, specifically in the relationship of parents loving their children unconditionally and children developing the heart of filial love toward their parents. Brought into society, this principle of living for others creates good character in citizens, patriots in nations, and saints in the world. But it all begins in the family.
Greatest peace sprouting from the smallest unit, one human family under God. In 2005, Father and Mother Moon launched UPF with a world tour emphasizing a new vision of peace. Night after night, city after city, visiting one nation per day, they taught that the family is not only the school of love, it is also the cornerstone of world peace. Beginning with the establishment of the Collegiate Association for the Research of the Principle in 1966. The many institutions they have founded convey a vision of peace and teach universal principles that strengthen marriage and the family.
When I was young, I took the Pure Love Pledge and it changed my life. From that day onwards, I was able to build my character and moral values. For the happiness and future of my students, I am continuing teaching Pure Love education at my school.
Father and Mother Moon have established more than 50 educational institutions around the world. MOUs have been signed and character education is being taught in thousands of schools on all continents and in all cultural spheres, East and West. After Father Moon passed away, Mother Moon carried out his intentions and established the Wonno Pyonghae Scholarship Foundation, which supports the education of youth and students globally. The Sanok Peace Prize honors and supports heroes who are creating a culture of sustainable peace and are role models for future generations to look back on. On February 23, 2017, Mother Moon, the first international chairwoman of the Women's Federation of World Peace, launched Youth and Students for Peace.
위하여 사는 참 사랑을 실천하는 나눠줘도 더 부족함을 느끼고 더 나눠주고 싶고 이런 마음 자세. 이런 환경을 만들어 가야 하는 너희들 앞에 책임이 있다.
With the support of Women's Federation for World Peace and the Universal Peace Federation, YSP is a rapidly growing global network of game changers.
เยาวชนและนักเรียนแห่งสันติภาพคือความหวังและอนาคตของโลก โดยผ่านความรักที่บริสุทธิ์และความกตัญญูจะเป็นจุดเริ่มต้นแห่งความสุขและสันติภาพโลก
एउटा असल परिवार समाज समृद्ध राष्ट्र निर्माणको लागि युवा विद्यार्थी अवस्थाबाट नै सकारात्मक विचार उच्च भलाइ साँचो प्रेमको अभ्यास गर्न आवश्यक छ
À travers la Fédération des jeunes et des étudiants pour la paix, je travaillerai afin d'accomplir de grands rêves.
Youth and Students for Peace, YSP builds on the past and opens doors of hope for the young generation through academics, service, sports, international exchanges, universal character education, environmental responsibility, among other things. In Asia, Africa, Korea, Japan, the US, Central and South America, Europe and Oceania, YSP is becoming a wave of goodness sweeping the world today. The idea of one family under God is taking root and growing in the hearts of people, young and old alike. Be a part of this global awakening. Let's create a new future working together. We can do it.
Of today.
Peace-loving.
Love valued.
Bridging gaps towards sustainable peace.
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 ขอบคุณนะครับทางสมาพันธ์นะครับที่ได้มาจัดกิจกรรมนะครับกิจกรรมตรงนี้ผมเรียนว่าผมอยากได้เห็นนะครับให้มันเกิดการต่อยอดเกิดการดำเนินการให้มันแพร่หลายนะครับให้มันเผยแพร่ไปทั่วนะครับทุกพื้นที่นะครับอยากให้เริ่มกันตั้งแต่ในระดับของครอบครัวอยากให้ครอบครัวนะครับเป็นจุดแรกในการปลูกฝังความรักความซื่อสัตย์ความกตัญญู
ครับสำหรับฝากถึงน้องๆเยาวชนนะครับเปลี่ยนความคิดชีวิตเปลี่ยนเราเปลี่ยนความคิดตั้งแต่วันนี้ชีวิตของเราเปลี่ยนตั้งแต่วันนี้งั้นอย่าลืมว่าเยาวชนเป็นอนาคตของชาติและเยาวชนนี่แหละจะทำให้ประเทศไทยเป็นประเทศที่พัฒนาและเยาวชนเยาวชนเนี่ยจะทำให้ประเทศไทยเป็นผู้นำโลกได้ทางด้านจิตวิทยาเชื่อมั่น
ช่วยชุมชนพัฒนาเวลามีกิจกรรมอะไรก็ไปช่วยอะไรอย่างเงี้ย
adventure full of hope and passion. Endless possibilities to achieve our dreams. Where your dreams begin, youth and students for peace. Join us on this adventure. In the 20th century, the age of material civilization, science and technology's swift advancement allowed extreme individualism to run rampant. Pornography, violence, free sex, and drugs dismantled the family. Youth were thrust into a cold and dark world. In the 21st century, we need a balanced approach. More public-mindedness, less destruction and division. In 2015, the UN set 17 Sustainable Development Goals and is calling for global participation. What then is the key to harmonious and sustainable development? In 1976, Muhammad Yunus, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate from Bangladesh, developed the concept of microfinance. Microfinance has produced sustainable results. The concept has spread to 140 nations globally to alleviate poverty by providing loans to small social units and teaching collective responsibility. Well before this, Dr. Sun Myung Moon and Dr. Hak Ja Han Moon applied this concept in their quest for world peace. They advocated the smallest unit, the family, is where world peace and happiness begins. The family is where we first learn to live for the sake of others. We are calling this concept micro-peace.
Peace begins in the family, specifically in the relationship of parents loving their children unconditionally and children
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Synergy event in Asia Pacific. Are you as excited as I am to witness the grand showdown of these brilliant and public-minded individuals who have all proven to be the best in their respective nations today? Well, are you? Can we hear from you in the chat box? Type how you're feeling today, everyone. Now let's get our contestants all fired up by showing our support. Type which country do you think will emerge victorious in today's Synergy competition? Is it Cambodia, Thailand, or the Philippines? Wow, we'll find out about that at the end of the program. All right, I love the energy I'm getting from our spectators. Everyone is indeed excited. Well then, let's not delay this much further. Let us officially start the competition by calling the president of the International Association of Youth and Students for Peace, Asia Pacific One region, and the Family Happiness and Financial Plan Advisor of FFWPU Cambodia, Dr. Kim Sroy Tang, for the welcoming remarks.
Wow, amazing. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. It is really great and amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Excellency Ho Peng, Rector of the National University of Management of Cambodia, Dr. Amador Maxino, President of the Philippine Association of Collegiate School of Business, Ms. Supapit Chayadit, former chairwoman, the Children's and Youth Council of Thailand, Mr. Daniel Meadow, Vice President of the IAYSP Asia Pacific Region 2, Mr. Alfred Fono, President of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification Indonesia, and the National Secretary General of the Universal Peace Federation Indonesia. Facilitator, moderators, candidates, performers, all respected leaders, youth leaders, participants across the Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, and across the Asia Pacific regions and around the world. Good afternoon. From Cambodia, it is my great honor to welcome you all to this very important, the first South Asia Synergy Competition 2020, organized by the International Association of Youth and Students for Peace, Asia Pacific regions, on the theme, the role of youth in resolving the conflicts and achieving SDG. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the International Association of Youth and Students for Peace, known as IAYSP, is a global family of young people founded in February 2017 by Dr. Hak Ja Han Moon, whom we affectionately call her as the Mother of Peace. Mother of Peace, or Mother Moon, established this youth association aimed to raise up young people to become the future leaders and hopes for the world. The vision is to build a world of peace with true love, and its mission is to advance world peace by empowering youth and students to become global citizens through character education, peace projects supporting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal, we call SDG. Since the founding of this organization, it has been playing a very important role in connecting young people, youth leaders, and students around the globe to the essence of filial piety, which is the fundamental foundation of becoming a filial son and daughters of families, patriot for nation, saints and sages for the world. Ladies and gentlemen, for today's competition is called Students, Ideas and Energy. In short form, we call Synergy. It's one of the core actions for young people and youth leaders as they are preparing to become the future leaders and preparing themselves to build a healthy family and to contribute to a better society. Now more than ever, it is an urgent time for every young people, every one of us, to dedicate ourselves to our exciting goal, to this moment, so we can shape ourselves and we can think about the futures and we build the future together. Thank you very much for coming together and join this fantastic 2020, the first South Asia Synergy. And today we have 6 outstanding participant candidates, contestants from 2 from Thailand, 2 from Cambodia, and 2 from Philippines. These are the greatest people. They come and they have went through many challenges and they win all the competition, and now they come to the regional level. And also today we have our 5 prominent leaders who are from different areas in our South Asia region, in Asia Pacific region, from university to civil society and to the youth leaders in our region. So we together will do this. And today, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I wish the competition successful, and let us begin the first South Asia Synergy 2020 from now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Tang. We are truly honored to have you with us today. Dr. Tang has certainly set the mood for this competition by refocusing our attention to the importance of the role of the youth in resolving conflicts and achieving sustainable development goals toward the peaceful world of interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universal values, which is, of course, the theme of this event. Now, before we start, let us keep this ball of excitement rolling by witnessing a spectacular performance of the Hosol brothers all the way from the Philippines with their rendition of Coldplay's Till Kingdom Come.
Steal my heart, hold my tongue. I feel my time has gone. Let me in, unlock the door. I never felt this way before. The wheels just keep on turning. The drummer begins to drum. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know which way I've gone. Hold my hand inside your hand. I need someone who understands. I need someone who hears. For you I've waited all this year. For you I've waited till kingdom come, until my day is done. I say you'll come and set me free. Just say you'll wait for me. In your tears and in your blood, in your fire and in your flood, I hear you laugh, I heard you sing. I wouldn't change a single thing. The wheels just keep on turning. The drummer begins to drum. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't know which way I've come. For you I wait till the kingdom come, until my day my day is done. And say you'll come and set me free. Just say you'll wait for me. Just say you'll wait for me. Just say you'll wait for me.
What a splendid performance. Thank you so much to the Hosol twins, the Hosol brothers. Now, on to the most awaited part of the program. I would like to introduce to you first our highly esteemed Board of Judges. Our first judge received his PhD in law from Nagoya University Graduate School of Law, Japan, and now serves as director of National University of Management in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to introduce to you His Excellency, Dr. Hor Peng. Welcome, Dr. Hor Peng. Our next judge has served and is still serving as the head of countless educational institutions and associations, especially in the field of business here in the Philippines. In fact, he is the current president of the Philippine Association of Collegiate Schools of Business since the year 2018. He is also the executive director of the Philippine Council of Deans and Educators in Business, as well as the founding chairman of the Passage to ASEAN Philippines. It is an honor to have you with us today, Dr. Amado Magsino. Welcome, Dr. Magsino. Now on to our third judge. Our third judge is the former chairman of the Children and Youth Council of Thailand, as well as the representative of youth in the National Committee for the Promotion of Child and Youth Development, and she is also the secretary of the Social Development Commission on Affairs of Children, the Youth, Women, the Elderly, the Disabled, and the Disadvantaged by the Senate. Aside from this, she is also a member of the organizing committee and the working group of the National Child and Youth Development Assembly. It is a pleasure to have with us today the lovely Miss Gani Supapit Chayadit. Welcome, ma'am. We also have with us today the current Vice President of the International Association of Youth and Students for Peace for the region of Asia Pacific, too. He has also been involved in volunteer work ever since 2009 and has worked as an English teacher, just like me, in Japan, as well as in Korea, where he studied Korean in Sunmoon University. He has also served as the director of Oceania Leadership Team in 2016, overseeing projects in Fiji as well as the beautiful Solomon Islands. In early 2020, he was appointed president of the Youth and Students for Peace, Oceania. We are very glad to have you with us today, Mr. Daniel Meadows. Welcome, Mr. Daniel. Okay, now to complete our respective board of judges, we have with us the Senior Advisor of the Youth and Students for Peace, Indonesia. He is also the National Secretary of the Universal Peace Federation in Indonesia, as well as the President of the Family Federation for World Peace and Unification, a sister organization of the UPF. We commend you for your great service in promoting the education of the youth, humanitarian service, and interreligious harmony, especially on Indonesia's environment. I am equally honored to introduce Mr. Alfred Forno. Welcome, sir. That, ladies and gentlemen, is our highly esteemed Board of Judges. Once again, let us give them a big round of applause for gracing this event. At this juncture, I shall now present the criteria for judging. Okay. So for everyone's information, the contestants shall be rated according to the following criteria. First criterion we have the overall presentation, which is 25%. This comprises the clarity and clarity of the presentation. Is it understandable? And of course, is it smooth? And does it have a logical explanation? Second criterion we have the delivery style, which is 25%. Can we see the passion? Can we feel the power in their expressions? Is it persuasive? Okay. And then our third criterion we have innovation. This is very important, of course, which is also 25%. Here we would try to look at their creativity, their investment, and the novelty of their concept. Lastly, we have feasibility, 25%. Of course, is there a likelihood that you would support this new idea and project? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a criteria for judging. And now we will proceed to the presentation of our participants. We shall move on to the highlight of this event. Okay, we will begin with the first and second contestants, Ms. Heng Kachliap of Cambodia and Mr. Kenneth Jester Hain from the Philippines. I give them the floor.
So, can you hear me now? I'm sorry first. Okay. I remember a few years ago, while I was riding a bicycle on the way back home, there was a man who was wearing a blue jean with gray t-shirt and black helmet. He just approached me and then he just touched my feet intentionally. At that time, I was very afraid. I don't know what to do. And then I just kept it secret because I think that it's very embarrassing to talk. It's become one of my nightmares for so long. Up until one day, in my global study class, I learned about the women issues. And in some particular point, they talk about the sexual harassment. So finally, from those moments, I realized that I used to be a victim and I was sexually harassed. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Heng Kachliap, the contestant from Cambodia. So back to my case. What do I mean by sexual harassment? So sexual harassment is a type of sexual violence that defined as unwanted or unwelcome sexual favors. It can happen everywhere, ranging from school, workplace, on the street, in Cambodia, or even around the world. So according to the WHO, 1 in 3 women experience the sexual violence or sexual harassment during her lifetime. Also, the data given from the Center for American Progress shows that women who are working in the industrial fields, they are 27 times more likely to suffer from the sexual harassment than men. In schools, girls report that they face the sexual violence 7.8%, sexual touching 13.5%, and even rape 2.3%. So all of the data that I have shown earlier that this problem has reached the alarm rate already, and we need to find a solution to deal with it. You know, because women play a very important role in our society. They can be an educator, they can be an engineer, they can be a scientist, so on and so forth. So if we let those problems still occur, it's something like we destroy their future, we block them from growing up. So it's very unfair for them. Also, by helping women to not trap into those issues, it's not about the serving as a fundamental human rights, which is promote gender equality, the SDG number 5 of UNDP, but it's also about to make a world with a beautiful one, with the peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable one. So I believe that women have their own voice and they can use their voice to change her nation by providing a positive impact, also leave a very good things to the next generations. That is why all of these issues need a long-term solution one. So today I have come up with 3 effective solutions. So the first one is educated women. You know, we need to raise awareness of that, and we make women know about it. And then they, when they face those problems, they can know how to protect themselves. And even like have the other girls don't let them to fail into those problems as well. Like for me, during 2016, I've joined with one organization called World Vision Organization, and I become a trainer in one program called Building Peace for Children. And at the time, I have involved a lot of knowledge regarding to the sexual harassment to all the young ladies. And I think that it's a better start to teach them how can they prevent themselves. The second one is get men involved. You know, because most men are a rusher. So if we can persuade them, we can explain them how the consequences of the sexual harassment put on women so that they don't do that anymore. So I think that we can minimize the case of the sexual harassment. The third one is about stop silence. You know, this one is I want to deliver the message to all the ladies, to all the victims. You need to stop silence. Because your silence make people think that nothing happens, you are fine. But the thing is, you hurt inside. So you need to target, you need to stop silent and take action. No matter it is a small one or it is a big one. I myself, I am now working as a staff in a French organization who support girl educations. And I think that it's a very perfect time for me to share and to let all girls know about it. And I won't let them become a silent victim like me anymore. So one last thing that I want to share to all of you is that you need to stop silence and make your voice and your problem hurts. Because you know, for me, I am very happy and excited to be here actually by joining this program, because I can find a place that I can raise my voice, not only in the national stage, but now in, let's say, the international one already. So I think this problem is not blocked in one place anymore. It will grow, and then we will find a better solution for it. So for me, I am ready enough to share and to fight with it. So how about you? Thank you. Stop it, Thomas.
Now, on to our second contestant, we have Mr. Kenneth Jester Haim from the Philippines.
Empowering local communities, a project that changes lives. Hi, I'm Kenneth Jester Pelera Haim, 19 years old, from Oroqueta City, Misamis Occidental, Philippines. Our team of 5 is helping our local people establish a sustainable cooperative which empowers our local coconut farmers to produce organic and healthy coconut products. Coconut is very abundant here in the Philippines, especially here in our region. In Oroqueta City, a whopping 8,036 hectares of coconut farms have blessed Oropiktanians since time immemorial. It is unfortunate, however, that these vast resources had been sold for years as raw coconuts and was not optimized as premium value-added products. Today's economies benefit the few rather than the many. That is why it is important to generate a self-reliant, sustainable cooperative community that thrive not only culturally, but also economically and ecologically. To do this, we have farmers set up their own local production centers in their barangay so that farmers' people can work closer to home. With this, there will be no need for the people, there will be no need for their husbands, wives, sons, and daughters to go abroad just to earn money to provide for the families. The cooperative has 100 members, and 100 goes to uplift the lives of us, and 100% of the profit to the we have and we have to let them out of poverty by turning their coconuts into pesos. We provide employment with above average salary. Hundreds of people right in our barangay, right here in the community. We seek to provide work and real to advance their hard work, activity in the village. And finger crossed that these efforts will advance the community that they are in as well. With high hopes, this project is envisioned well, not only the lives of those people, not only the lives of those less fortunate people, but we believe that it will grow and that its growth will be significant enough to boost the economy and the well-being of the city we dearly love. And if we can achieve this, we plan to this practice to reverberate the different cities and municipalities in the Philippines and will help to do so. We started working on this project since March 2020, and now is cooperative sustainable. We already employed local farmers and help them live out from poverty. And we are very glad that these people already have a better quality of life and salaries for themselves and their families. To all organizations and departments who help us to make this project move and success. Special thanks to Ananda Marga organization, and we have province of Misamis Occidental, also the city of Oroqueta, and departments who help us to make this project a success is the Department of Science and Technology, and we have Department of Trade and Industry, and a special thanks also to the Cooperative Development Authority, and to all individuals who help us to make this project a success, to help and empower our local people. Our project is very unique. One, because this project decentralizes the community. We are providing decentralized production centers in their barangays so that we empower them and they can work closer to home. They don't need to go to the city proper just to earn money, but we have already a job, a office, a production center where they can go closer. by giving above average salaries to hundreds of people, to less fortunate people, then we can meet and achieve the following goals. No poverty and zero hunger. See, if we can employ them, we can empower our local people, we can empower less fortunate people, then we can end poverty. We can help them. And we can achieve the goal zero hunger. We're not talking about here as an individual. We are not talking about here about families, but we are talking about the community and its domino effect, not only the community, but the whole country and the whole world as well. All members of the cooperative are equal. Even persons with disability can work. And we make sure that there will be no waste coming from our raw materials by utilizing each and every part of the coconut. By providing decent work and quality employment and expanding the services of the cooperative, then we can achieve our community sustainable. See? If we can make our community sustainable, then we can achieve all of the 17 sustainable development goals. Right? So it is important to make our community sustainable, and we are working on that. We are empowering our local people. Now is the call to action to end poverty, to protect our planet, and to make sure that all people enjoy peace. They enjoy peace and prosperity. By empowering our local people to provide for their families at their own comfort of their homes, I am convinced that our project is changing lives. Once again, I'm Kenneth Jester Pelera-Haim, inspired by the socio-economic theory of crowd and the sustainable development goals from YSP Pilipinas, Misamis Occidental. Adieu.
Okay, wow. We are just getting started, but I am already impressed by our first two contenders. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand to Miss Hengatlia, representing Cambodia, and Mr. Kenneth Jester Haim, representing the Philippines. Such amazing ideas. Now, we are going to have another performance before we proceed to the next set of contestants. We shall be hearing a song performance from the Young Sounds of Peace concert during the 3rd founding anniversary of the Youth and Students for Peace Pilipinas last September. I am thrilled to present to you the talented Miss Rosita Espino, all the way from Misamis Oriental, and her moving rendition of Man in the Mirror.
Change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the streets with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A Thomas disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Na 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 na. Yeah, I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there are some with no hope, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the windy sea, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make that change. Man in the mirror, asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. You gotta gather up, yeah, you got the time, and then you can close your mind with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. Na 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 na. Oh, better change. Oh, na 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 na. Better place. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life.
Okay, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is Ms. Raz Espino, representing the province of Misamis Oriental during the Young Sounds of Peace concert. I have heard her rendition a couple of times already, but I still am moved every time she presents this performance. We have to thank her for offering such a heart. And I also have to commend all the contestants here. The reason why you're here is because you are starting from yourselves to change the world. Yes, and sharing your vision to the rest of the world. Thank you very much to all our contestants. Now, I am excited and inspired to introduce to you our next set of participants. We shall now move on to the presentation of the third and fourth contestants. We have Miss Wen Yu Tin from Thailand and Miss Yoryong Srinit from Cambodia.
Wait a minute, please. I want to share screen first. Okay. Wow. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my name is Wenyi. I'm from Thailand. Yes, of course. Today, actually, I really exciting to listen and share together to make this world better and better. Today, I would like to talk about the role of youth in resolving conflict and achieving sustainable development goal. Yeah. So agenda today is about conflicts and SDG. Second is about law of youth. Yeah, and thus I will present the strategy to support youth law. Okay, we are going to talking about the conflict in this world. Yeah. So many conflicts start, on this world, like interpersonal, and so many things. Yeah, conflict. So these conflicts make us this was so many problems, like poverty, like oh my goodness, when I saw the people in don't have money, don't have something to eat in the road, and very sad. So and this this conflict and make the problems of family also, broken family, and yeah, so many. And then we have so many crime in this society and economic law, something like that. This is when you have a conflict like this, it affects you when you don't over look over about to take care family well, to take care our young children in this world well. Yeah, they have so many things, like this, like violence and free sex, so many things, and drugs, HIV, environment problems, so many. And yes, because of this, United Nations, yeah, to define the sustainable development goal, yeah, to to make this world better, yeah, in the future for us, like poverty, zero hunger, and anything about economic, yeah, education and peace, something like this. So, but the most important question is about form. Albert Einstein, he said, learn from yesterday. Yeah, we have so many people. Yeah, we can learn from yesterday about grammar, grandpa in the past. Yeah, we can learn how to live this in this world, in the well-being, and live for today. We have seen the people in this world like a government, yeah, to create the new idea to solve the problem. But the most important is about hope for tomorrow. Who? It's about us. Yes, use of this world. Yeah, but what is the role of youth can do in this world, and resolving conflict in the world? Oh my goodness, it's a big problem. Yes, but we just small. So I want to show you about the key of this is about use responsibility in various role. You as a family member, school member, community, and you grow up, and then national citizen, you can be the good one, and finally you can be the global citizen that everybody want you. Yeah, so we start from everybody. I don't ask you to I don't want to ask the baby or young people do the whole like a help this world immediately, cannot. But we want to everybody together, make together, and can do each together. Yes, like a family member, respect, obey your parents well, helping parents like work house, something like that. Take care your mother, father when they're sick, or save money, building the love environment in your family with your brother and sister, and the study hard. Yeah, in my family. Yes, in my family. Yeah, that's me. I actually I'm not not I'm like a lucky girl, you know, like my father's passed away when I was 4 years. My mother gets a, how to say, psychology problem, and she cannot get the job well. So when I was young, I need to, how to say, buy something to take care of my sister, something like that. And that is make me, how to say, realize about the importance of family. Actually, I want to thank you about my sister because she saved my life. She makes me have a value in my life. That is, I want to show you about how family is very, very important because of this. And finally, yeah, they have us, how to say, very kind of mother, law mother, you know, that take care of me and my sister. Yes, that is the first time that I learned what is about love, what is the peace in this world. Yeah. So then about as a school member, yes, you can do like follow your teacher, follow the rule, and get to choose your teacher, like doing how to say, good behavior. Yes, love and share together with your friends, and yeah, and then encourage friends, yeah, to the right way. Do not invite your friend to do the bad thing, something like that. So actually in my school, I have so many things to do when I how to say, the leader of my school, because I have so many ideas, you know, to create. And every week I go out to, how to say, to keep the cleanliness in my school, something like that. And that is told you about, I how to say, anti corruption project, yeah, that I think and show it to everybody. Yes. And then go to community members. Yes, you can, how to say, when you grow up, when young people grow up, you can do the more thing when you have a skill, when you study hard first. And then, yeah, maintain a good environment in the community, such as you can try a project, yeah, to do a plan, how to say, the forest, something like that, or go to the far away to teach somebody that they don't have education enough, something like that, to make them help themselves. Conserve and inherit variable culture traditions of the community. Yes, that is the one important, because when you have a, how to say, difference of generation, you can, how to say, join together with this. This is when everybody can know each other, can have a time to communicate together. Why, how to say, conflict can happen, you know, cannot. Yeah, take part in your community activities, something like that. Yeah, again, thank you so much. My life, so many, how to say, opportunity to join, and I love them so much to communicate, how to say, to make sorry, maybe, okay. Yes, to make my community well, like in the province, something like that. Actually, I think my presentation like a slow. Wait a minute, please. Oh my goodness. Yes, something like this. So anything. Yeah, and as a national citizen, you can get a basic education and, how to say, do the waiting, you know, follow the law, and go to, how to say, get a career like a honesty. Yes. So in my past, I, how to say, go to so many country, yeah, learn together with other, and, how to say, discuss about the problem and chat each other about this together too. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm really so sorry because my internet maybe is low. Okay, but the important thing is about how to make it happen, really happen. Yeah, like Mahatma Gandhi said, if we want to reach real peace in this world, we should start educating children first. So I will show you about strategy to support your role and make them to have a inspiration to do it together. Like we need to educate them with about attitudes, knowledge and skill. To why we need to make this, because we need them to know why they need to join together with make this world better, because they are live in this world. And now the second thing is about knowledge. We need to skill science, mathematics, and then we go about the skill how to what we can do for it's really have to be. So in summary, I want to, if I have an opportunity to say in all of this world, beloved young people, I will say you are a hero. Because so many heroes in the world, like Superman have a strong power, like the Flash, very fast. So everybody in this world, I really believe that they are the valuable of their self, themselves, like just go out and fight. The second is about health. You need to use your ability. Yes, somebody is amazing, like a drawing, or somebody is a very strong, and somebody clever. You can help the way that you are. Yes, and the third is about everybody is a whole of this world. Yes, so I will end my presentation with Barack Obama said, "Change will not come if we wait for some other person or some other time. We are the one we are waiting for. We are the change that we seek." So please join together and make the world better and better with yourself now. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wen Yu Chin, for that very vibrant and very lovely presentation. Now we shall proceed to our next contestant. All the way from Cambodia, please help me welcome Ms. Yorin Sreymit.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, just start away. First of all, I would like to pay my full respect to our judges and good afternoon to our contestants. My name is Yorin Sreymit. I am from Cambodia. Today, I am really excited and honored to be here to present you all on my topic that's talking about the lessons from COVID-19 to support sustainable development. COVID-19 is the scariest virus that we are trying to escape, especially because we live in the world of globalization. That is why it is so easy for the virus to globally spread, which causes many problems such as a huge number of people's death, economic stuck in trouble, increasing unemployment rate, and company bankruptcy. Students who are conducted by online class can immediately reduce the quality of education. And some countries wasting time trying to find a proof to show that the pandemic was caused by another nation that impacts on international relations, or it may lead to protectionism that affects on international trade in excess that it is COVID-19 prevention. Even though we are facing so many issues right now, but I am optimistic that we are going to see the new life in this beautiful world again, unless we are still trying to find a way to deal with this horrible crisis. So please, let me show you the way that we can continue to grow by taking experience from COVID-19 to support sustainable development to have a better life tomorrow. The first one is digital technology. The crisis has brought about a sea change in executive mindset on the role of technologies in business. Company can sell product without physical meeting with customer, but through online. So the company need to stay connected with customer through social media or other application. So what they need to do is improving technology to support its marketing strategy. Employer don't need to pay for rental, office equipment and supply by taking advantage of working from home. So what they need is strong internet connection and a news idea and innovation. And keeping motivating and inspiring stuff for news idea and innovation. And we don't need to go to see the doctor in real for getting healthcare consultancy just through an online Zoom meeting. And teachers have to find new ideas and solutions to get a big result from online class. And I am hopeful that the educational system will be much more improved on e-learning and can lower tuition fee that allows students to access the quality education through digital technology. Okay. And the second one is agriculture advancement for developing countries. Much of displaced labor force from urban center is moving back to the rural home due to the closure from restrictions that put in place to combat the COVID-19. So it is important that this displaced labor force is put in a working environment and kept engaged, especially in agriculture sector. So agriculture sector is a backbone for developing country. So governmental policy and program should facilitate the development of agriculture through building infrastructure. And government should utilize the labor force that has been displaced during the global pandemic and taking advantage of having a highly skilled labor in rural areas to focus on infrastructure building. And the third one is unity is more important than globalization. The idea that country can isolate themselves from the pandemic, that side is not reasonable. And vaccine supply chains are global as well. Protectionist measure on the part of any country could hamper the development for everyone because vaccine development expert, manufacturing capacity, and supply chains are highly distributed. A coordinated global effort would move faster and have a higher chance of producing a vaccine, producing an accessible vaccine at scale. And the race for COVID-19 vaccine is not a zero-sum game. By working with organizations such as Gavi, CEPI, and WHO, the political leader can have a historic opportunity to produce a vaccine as a global public good. It is in everyone's self-interest. And the fourth one is be ready for the next epidemic. COVID-19 should be the big last lesson for the world to be ready for the next epidemic. Due to we already experienced many crises, or we already experienced many crises in the past, but we still let COVID-19 kill our people. So in order to be ready for the next pandemic, the world needs to invest in better healthcare system, increase international collaboration, keep trained medical staff and reserve, and invest in vaccine research, building better healthcare system to stop a pandemic, and put it in a global healthcare system that can be used by all countries. We have invested very huge amount in nuclear deterrence and vaccine, but we have invested very little in a system to stop a pandemic. It was said by Bill Gates in 2015. The technology exists to do this well if the right investment are made. We need to get going. If we can do all those things, it means we are supporting the Sustainable Development Goal of the United Nations. Good health and well-being, quality education, good job and economic growth, innovation in infrastructure, and global partnership. Don't lose hope even though the pandemic causes financial and emotional turmoil. We need to be aware that there are still solutions and methods for recovery available. And all nations need to unify as one to fight against COVID-19. We need to get going. So fighting through the bad day to earn the best day. To earn the best day. Thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much, Ms. Yarng Sreinit from Cambodia. The contestants definitely have their own styles of presenting their ideas, but you know what's really amazing is they are equally passionate in contributing for the sake of the whole, which actually makes me happy, which is the most important. Now, before we proceed to our final set of contestants, we have for you a promotional video of the Youth Heroes Awards. Please enjoy. All right, so once again, everyone, we invite you to please submit your entries for the Youth Heroes Awards. All right, we are down to the last set of contestants. We have with us Mr. Kanchai Priti of Thailand and Ms. Rika Marfil from the Philippines. The stage is yours.
Let's see. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Kanchai. I'm from Thailand. You know, this planet, this world have a lot of issues and problems already. And including whatever we talk about it today, you know, there are many things happen in our planet, especially the COVID-19. So before I start talking about everything, I would like all of you who listen to me to take your deep breath in slowly, out slowly, and relax. And close your eyes for a short while and feel this moment and relax. There are many problems and issues in this planet already. There are many things going on with relatively bad, make people sad in many circumstances all over the world. It's time to let it go and relax for a little bit. And we'll see what we can make it better or a little bit better. Breathe in deeply, out slowly, and relax. Forget all about the problem and issue in this planet for a little while and feel this moment. Feel yourself. Feel that you're still alive. And feel that you still have a lot of value in your life. Energy and power to make this planet better in the way that you're going to be happy and feel good with it. Thank you. So we are going to listen to enjoyable story and fun story about me, and hopefully it will inspire you a little bit. I don't feel like I'm here to be, for the competition. I just feel like I'm here to share whatever could make this planet better. This is life experience to share to everyone. And I hope the 10 minutes that I will talk will make you feel a little bit better. Okay, so I was a little boy in northeast of Thailand in a very small town. I hate school. I did not like to go to school at all. I just feel like I want to play, swim, jump, run around. And I just don't like to sit down and listen to someone talking for a very long time and learn about a complicated structure of mathematics, grammar, and science, or things like that. I rather want to play, And until the age of 18, I have no place to study, so no university accept me because my score was so low and so bad on the exam. So I have no place to study until one of small university near my hometown. They have extracurricular. And I can get in through, but I have to pay a little bit more than the others because I couldn't pass the exam. But it's still cheaper than private university. So my family could afford me to study. And I tried my best to be a better person because I didn't like school for nearly whole life. And after 18, I become very good at studying, not only because of I tried hard, but it's because of I learn something that I like. So I studied in Faculty of Architecture and I studied about graphic design, and it's all about making projects, and I did it very well until I got a very good chance to work placement in USA, the first person from my faculty, and I come back to finish my uni and I got the first job in New York. And after I got the first job in New York, I got the second job in LA, and after the job in LA, I moved to London. My life seemed to be very successful in terms of job. I had very well paid. I worked to some in the industry that I really like, but I was not a very good person. I only thought about myself. I would like to be better. I would like to earn more money. I would like to have a big house. I would like to be famous. Just like the majority of the people who misunderstand about life, that we like clinging on success in relation to money and stuff like that. And I have, 0% cared about environment, young generation, or this planet. But I just cared about me and myself. Until the age of 27, I first time went to Thai temple in Wimbledon, and I saw international people come to the meditation class. I was born in Thailand, and meditation is a very normal thing in Thailand, but I was hated it because I find it's very boring for nearly entire life until I went to the UK for about a year, and then I saw foreigner, and then I felt like I would like to know why they come to the very boring activities. And I decided to open my mind and try its first time in my life. And lucky enough that I could see something about life better by understanding happiness and being suffering and being happy. To see this thing come around and go around, not to be suffer or to be happy. And I never thought that human can, understand or can see the happiness and suffering, because we always be neither suffer or happy. And then I start to see, oh my God, this is something that's come around and go around all the time. What is life is about? And after that, I start to accept both suffering and happiness, from inside. And then I start to see what is my future look like. And then I'm not interested in making money or being rich and, or doing something for beautiful cars or something like that any longer. Because after that, I asked myself that, okay, what next? What if I die tomorrow? Although I'm very healthy, but what something can happen is accident, like something like COVID or something like that. It's anything can happen, so we can die every minute, every moment, basically. But for nearly entire life, that I think I would die that soon. I always biased, and I always kind of cheers up on my side that no, it won't be me, it won't be me. But many of my friends have already passed away before the age of 30, like 12 of them already, and they thought the same. So just a small key and small idea, that made myself, reach the turning point in life. I start to stop working hard, saving money, to just work enough to pay the bill and start to work as volunteer, to do something for others, to do something for community and the environment and stuff like that. And I become, my life was really light and relaxed, and I fulfill my value, because in case I die tonight, but at least I have done something that a human being should have done, not only for the selfish reason, like since I was born. It's not about our own happiness. We're looking and seeking for something good for our life, our family, and that's it, nothing more, But now, it's all about whatever I can do, I can look after myself, basically, although I may not have saving money, but I can spend my time and energy for something more than that, and my life become more valuable and more valuable until I do not want to come back to Thailand at all, because I have met so many amazing volunteer friends in London. And then until about 3 years later, I start to feel that I feel so content about job, about life, including the value of my life that I did in the UK. I don't want to come back to Thailand at all. But at the same time, I start to see that I was a little bit too lucky. I was a little bit too happy. I was a little bit too, I have something, I was so content, have everything that I expect, or even more than I expect already, And then I feel guilt. I start to feel guilty that, I didn't do anything for many people in Thailand or from my hometown, or, if I could do something better than just enjoying my life over there, although I did a lot of volunteer work, you know.
Okay,
So
excuse me, Mr. Preeti, we would like to remind you that you have only a couple of minutes left to please
okay,
wrap
thank you
up
very
your
much.
presentation. Thank you.
And then I decided to come back to Thailand for the reason of what can I do for my country? It still be me, and it still be good for maybe young generation or environment at the same time. So I decided to create, you know, my project called Brain 3D International Eco-Relay in Kalasin, Thailand, which is a very small town. But I have no money. So I start to talk about this, you know, that I would like to invite students, you know, because I believe the most important thing is education. But education, in my perspective, is not go to school and learn math and go find a job. Education is about, you know, experience and, you know, and valuable experience in life. So it's about basic life skill and how to live together, you know, care each other, something like that. So I tell everybody about it, and then all of my volunteer friends were helping me raise money, and then it was very successful. And then I have the first budget come back to my hometown and start my project in my hometown, Kalasin. And I invited all of the volunteers from around the world, you know, to come and join until the COVID-19 just stopped our international volunteer. So we now have only local volunteer and very few international volunteer who are already in Thailand that run the activity with the young generation, you know, spend more time with nature and doing something more like a life skill, you know, and leave the mobile phone away for a little bit, you know, and at the same time, you know, we use English so they can practice English at the same time, and then they will also, you know, learn about life skill and living together, doing things together, and experience their problems through themselves, you know. So this is only a small thing. It may not change the world or anything, but this is what I can do before I die, you know. And we all may die tonight, tomorrow, next week, next year. We never know, you know. So there are many things and many ways that we can save this planet in the long run. But please do not forget what you can do today, what you can do now. Although it's a small good things, it's better than doing nothing or put yourself too much in the future until you forgot this moment. And today, you may have not done anything if we think too much or plan too far, you know, but we still need to plan, we still need to think, but we should never forget what can we do today. And I would like to invite all of you to become volunteer in my project, leading kids, doing things with nature and speak English with them, inspire them to be a better future citizen for this planet together. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Preeti. That was indeed a very unique way of presenting his vision for the future education of the children and the youth. We will now proceed to our next contestant, our last contestant, in fact, Ms. Rica Murfield from the Philippines.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having a nice day. I am Rica B. Marfil from the country of the Pearl of the Orient Seas, the Philippines. Let me start my presentation by telling you a short story. On my way home, I seldom see a man with a walking stick. Back in the days, in my mom's work, I also met someone who is visually impaired. And I questioned myself, what makes them different? Perhaps in your case, you have met someone who is visually impaired or have behavioral problems and don't know why this is happening to them, then maybe, like me, you may have realized what makes them different is their disability. Disability is any lack of ability to perform an activity just like any normal human being. That is why, there's some technical problem in my PowerPoint. Please allow me to take a pause. Okay, thank you very much. In my country, 1.44 million of the Filipino population have a disability. It is equivalent to 1.57% of the Filipino population. In the Bicol region, my region, Region 5 has 1.85% of population who are PWDs, higher than the national figure. PWD population proportion in my country also states that from around 10 to 14 years old, only 23%, 7.9% of them are 10 to 14 years old, and 15 to 19, 6 years old are 6.9%. Unfortunately, the educational attainment of PWDs in the Philippines also stated that elementary ed level for severe disability is only 23%, and elementary level for moderate disability is 17%. In my municipality, the persons with disabilities out of the 55 PWDs ages 13 to 17 years old, only 9 of them are pursuing education. I have realized that the problem is it was lack of child support, leading to no education, leading to lack of skills. Therefore, no employment for persons with disabilities. That is why I have came up with this project Nurturing Child's Talents, a project scaffolding TVL training to children with special needs, with a scope ages 15 to 17 years old in Camaligalbay, where everything will begin. This is supported by Republic Act 7277, or the Magna Carta for Persons with Disabilities in my country, and Republic Act 10524, which allows 1% of the government offices, corporations, and agencies for persons with disabilities. Here is my action plan. Number 1, awareness. Number 2, partnership. Number 3, the means. Number 4, the program. And number 5, employment for a person with disabilities. On awareness, I have found that it was the orientation on the Convention on the Rights of Children with Special Needs, plus the help with the LGU, my municipality of Camalig, leading to awareness. The second part, the partnership equals functional project, more especially the Youth and Students for Peace Filipinas, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Technical Education and Social Development Association, and the municipality of Camalig. The third part is the means, including those professionals which will help communicate with children with special needs and provide technical training for them. The funding, including donors, sponsorship, partnership, and willing organizations who will take part in making this activity possible. And more importantly, trained volunteers who will spearhead and make this project strengthened. The fourth part is the actual program, which includes housekeeping, organic agriculture production, massage therapy, and cookery. Through the 6 months to 1 year timeline of the project support. The truth is, in my country, there are always companies that hire PWDs, including Happy Toothpaste, Project KDPH, Zambowood, Hotel and Beach Resort, and Shakey's chain of restaurants. Happy Toothpaste, a Philippine company here in the Philippines, is not only giving smiles to the faces of millions of Filipinos, but empowering PWDs because they are allowing 30% of their factory workers who are deaf and mute. The last part, I have found out that it was lack of child support, no education, and lack of skills which leads to no employment. But through this project, NCT, Nurturing Child's Talents, we will now be able to give child support, education, technical skills, and of course, employment for persons with disabilities. My project will support the Sustainable Development Goals, which includes reduced inequalities, quality education, vision for and economic growth, and partnership for the goals. I have also realized that if we empower persons with these abilities, they may be able to sustain their needs, support their families, higher economic status for their communities, and of course, start up their own businesses if they want. My desired outcome for the project NCT is to hone children with special needs and ready them for the standards and competencies of the professional workplace. Also, it is important that this project will not only be mandated or encouraged in my municipality, but also in my region, and hopefully in my country, the Philippines. They say, when you doubt yourself, you lack courage. But that's a question of another time, because I have the courage now, not only for myself, but for those who I want to help. I stand here for our fellow persons with disabilities, and I challenge you, all of you who are watching today, to join me together on this campaign of hope. Once again, this is Rica B. Marfil from the IAYSP Pilipinas. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. I have to say that our participants are very inspiring. They have allowed us to see a glimpse of the concerns and needs of the people in their localities, in their societies, and they even allowed us to actually look inwards. Thank you for our last set of participants, Mr. Preety and Miss Marfil, and of course, all of our participants. We have finally seen all of their presentations. Now, before we proceed to the comments coming from our judges and also some questions for our participants if they have, I would like us to first watch this presentation from the Hyojong YLT International.
Your soul, a time to chill, a time to love. Don't mind the haters, we go together. Let's go.
Cause it's it all alone, but you know we always here for you. Even though you thought it's okay, we gonna wait for you.
Go on, get started. Don't act like you don't want it. Let's get together. Come on, everybody, let's go. Some days I don't wanna go on.
Let's go.
Some nights I don't wanna be strong.
Let's go.
But when I can hear your voice, I can wake up, I can start it.
Now we all one. We gonna get together now. So put your hands together. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's try it now. Let's start it now. So put your hands together. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sometimes we feel alone, sometimes we feel afraid, but you and me together, we can do anything. That's alright. Smile and say it's alright. Let's get together. Come on, everybody, let's go.
Some days I don't wanna go on.
Let's go.
Some nights I don't wanna be strong.
Let's go.
But when I can hear your voice, I can wake up, I can start it.
Now we are one. We gonna get together now. So put your hands together. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go.
let's go.
Now we are one. We gotta get together now. So put your hands together. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's just feel love. Let's party now. So put your hands together. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go, go, go.
All right, thank you so much HJYLT International for that very energetic performance. Now, while the tabulating committee are checking and computing the scores of the contestants, let us first hear some comments coming from our judges. All right, now may we hear from Dr. Peng first?
Yeah, thank you very much. Would like to comment very few. First, congratulations to all outstanding contestants this evening. You have done a great that made me surprised because all of the team are the best for me. So because of all of you are the best, it made me very hard to decide who are the best. So congratulations to all of you. This is my first comment. My second comment, I think I understand and I aware all the team are very smart in terms of presentation, in terms of deliver style, the way of you are speaking. Some are very active, some are very nature active from my observation. And in terms of innovation, I'm surprised. Your idea great. You are young, but the idea is not young. Sometimes make me surprised when you tell me, yeah, talk about the peace, talk about the way of conflict, talk about SDG 17 Sustainable Development Goal. Some are very smart. I don't know why you are smart, because maybe you study hard, you prepare well. Yeah. Some of you not so much mention about SDG, but very natural way of development of the idea that I think is close to the pace. Yeah. Also, it's not so bad, but very, very, very important. Very good. Yeah. So yeah, and this is my comment. I do not comment much about technical issues because I understand all the sick people are very well prepared, and the way of speaking, everything is acceptable from me. And the third point, I'm really appreciate to the organizer who are create this event. It's very important. Event is in the mid of COVID-19, but they organize online competition. This is good. It look like a reality. I can see you. I can hear everything. So saying to International Association of Youth and Students for Peace, ASEAN Pacific one. Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And also thank you to the organizer. Yeah, I think this is good. And the last one is congratulations. And you are all smart. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Hor Peng, for your comments. Indeed, even though we have a pandemic, IOYSP still has continued its efforts in reaching out to the youth and creating activities, events like this, where we all can gather and share our love and our support for one another as one human family. All right, now I am also excited to hear from another judge. Let us hear from Dr. Magsino. Dr. Magsino, can we hear your comments, questions, perhaps?
First of all, I would like to congratulate the organizers of this event. This is the first international competition on synergy. And I believe our three country participants are all excited, sharing their respective projects. And for the first participant, it's from Cambodia, and his topic is about sexual harassment, which calls for the provision of goal number 5, which is gender equality. And he gave us a piece of advice, especially for those women, for those women out there, okay, so that you don't experience what she experienced before. And as he mentioned, to stop being silent, make your voice and problem be heard. Okay, so that you don't experience such kind of sexual harassment. Number 2 is about from the Philippines. It's empowering local communities, and it's hitting in compliance with the Sustainable Development Goal number 11, leading to 17, to 12 perhaps, and to 17, which is a partnership to achieve goals. And the project is about sustainable cooperative on coconut products in the province of Misamis Oriental. And this is a good project. It's about this also in compliance with goal number 1, which is no poverty and zero hunger. And number 8, which is about decent work and economic growth. And with this project, it's very good that people in the countryside will not be finding it difficult to execute or to be part of the project, because according to the convener, production centers will be provided in the nearby municipalities. So this is primarily for goal number 18, which is sustainable cities and communities. Number 3 from Thailand, Wen Yu Chin, has a unique presentation. It's a unique presentation, but it's all about, it's in consonance with the universal principle of peace, that in order to resolve conflict, everyone should play its role, as starting from being a family member, from school member, how you become a member of your respective institutions, educational institutions, how to become community member in your community, how you work with the community, to being a national national citizen, becoming a continental citizen, leading to becoming a global citizen. So it calls for the sustainable goals number 4, which is about quality education starting from home and becoming a global, successful global citizen. And number four, we have from Cambodia again, lessons from COVID-19 to support sustainable development. So this is also a good project. So this is a very timely project because everyone is experiencing this kind of pandemic phenomenon, pandemic problem. And I like very much this number 4 item, which is be ready for the next pandemic. So this is being proactive. If you ever know the 7 habits of highly effective people of Stephen Covey, this is habit number 1, being proactive. So because he says, be ready for the next pandemic. I hope there will be no next now, but she's preempting the next pandemic. Okay, so number 5, we have another unique presentation. It's about what do you call it? Number 4, goal, which is about global or quality education, but it's another. It's a different format or model, of providing quality education. This is some sort of non-formal education, and this is practically coming up with a foundation for the practice of English in daily life. Especially, not all ASEANs are very good in English, but this is a very good program also for the benefit of the students of ASEAN and some other parts of the globe who are finding difficulty in the English speaking program. And last but not the least, another one from the Philippines, Rica Marfil, a Bicolana. Her topic is about physical disability. So another novel project. This is about physical disability. This rose from her observations, meeting such 2 physical disabilities. That's why he came up with this kind of idea to come up with this project on nurturing child's talent. And she made mention some companies, not unemployment. So a good project here, or one good model here, is that employment does not hinder physical disability. Like, for example, what we shared about some companies hiring PWDs. Okay, so that means that calls also for reduced inequality, goal number 10. Number 4, quality education, because despite being physically disabled, student or the child should be given room for or provision for education. And this is one call of the United Nations, which is inclusive education, wherein even if you're physically disabled, universities or schools should provide facilities for such disabled persons so that they don't get deprived of such education. And all of these things, all of the project will not be that successful if without the partnership with the different government and non-government agencies. And that is goal number 17. So with this joint projects or joint participation of the different government units and non-government units, and with also the participation of the different universities, schools, I think the project will go on its way. So with that, I think, again, congratulations to the 6 presenters. I hope by next year we will see each other face to face. Some other participants for the second international competition. Hopefully it will be live, or it will be on a face-to-face encounter. With that, good afternoon. God bless.
Thank you so much, Dr. Magsino, for your comments and your suggestions as well. It is indeed a great opportunity for all our participants also to learn from the experts who are with us today, our board of judges. And now we are also going to hear comments coming from our only rose among the judges, Miss Chayadit. Can you please give us your comments, ma'am?
Okay, hi everybody. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to just today. I really enjoyed and amazed the amount and quality of work the team has put into their project and the professional of their approach and presentation. Everyone who took part has much to be proud of. Very interesting, wonderful story and nice use of logic. I like your idea and interesting idea and meets the needs of the world trends that many countries are facing right now. I would like to ask in the sustainability portion of your project and way to expand the efforts in other areas. Number one, additional information in number will make the presentation look believe and see the importance and seriousness of the problem. Number two, I would like you to offer more as a part of the process is in applicable to our area. Number three, I want you to gain confidence in speaking and provide additional information in the static of the conflict that occurs. Number four, I would like to add more information and the session on prevention and handling of the COVID-19 conflict efforts. And number five, is another interesting activity. Will your work model be used in other area as well? And number six, I love your idea. That's interesting and responsive to the world trend that many countries are facing right now. And I like the presentation of the tool throughout the provide interesting number. You have great activity and have the power of create beautiful story of the world. I wish you success of your project. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Chayadit. Okay, since Dr. Maxino has already mentioned before that maybe we can have, right? Soon, when the pandemic ends, maybe we can actually see each other in person and have another synergy event. And that time, maybe some of our contestants here can rejoin, right? So we can learn from the feedback coming from Miss Chayadit. She gave us some suggestions on how to improve your presentations as well and gave us praises and comments for those who did well in the presentation. But I believe everyone did well. Thank you so much, Ms. Chayadit. Now we shall hear from Mr. Meadows. Mr. Daniel, do you have anything to comment on or any questions for our participants?
Thank you very much. First of all, very well done to all the participants. It's very commendable that you are here, and I think that you should really feel victorious that you were a part of this, on being able to represent your nation on an international level. So a lot of the topics that you brought up some very important topics, some very good topics, and that's really a positive when it comes to synergy. We really like to see what are the issues that you are passionate about and what you would really like to see change or what you think you can contribute to in your society. So congratulations on that. You all did really well. I would say that it would be good also for some of you to be more clear about what the solution to your proposal is. This is very good with synergy. If you have very clear and practical step to how you would like to solve the issue that you are presenting about. But you also really presented very passionately. All of you did. You have very clearly a big heart and a lot of will and drive. And when you set your mind to something, when you are really put your mind to the task of what you want to change, then that is the first step to really creating a difference in your environment and in your country. So thank you very much for the kind of heart that you have when you brought these issues forward. So I really hope that you can have a lot of success in Synergy, and also with the individual issues that you each brought forward. I really hope that you can have a lot of success actualizing them. So thank you very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you, Mr. Meadows, Mr. Daniel, for your comments and suggestions to our participants. Yes, what's important is we continue to make our vision be heard and be actualized in the future. Winning is not necessary, right? We are all winners. Everyone are winners already. Since you reached the regional stage, you are all winners in your own countries. So congratulations. Now we shall hear last comments coming from Mr. Forno. Mr. Forno, do you have any comments, suggestions, or maybe questions for our participants?
Okay. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to all of you. You all should be proud, all the 6 presenters. And yeah, you're all victorious, you're all the winners. I agree with all other judges that it is difficult, of course, to judge all of you because you have given the best out of your presentation. And yeah, one thing maybe I feel that in these settings, in the offline settings, we would like to get to know with all other judges. But this is we don't have that kind of opportunity. But anyway, I hope in the future we can meet each other. And I agree with all the comments and suggestions by all other judges. So I will not repeat what they have mentioned. I will not go one by one to all the presenters, but overall, I would like to maybe give some insights. Indeed, this is a very challenging event because we do this in this kind of settings with the Zoom, and this, of course, takes technical issues, technical aspects. I'm impressed with all the presenters, the presentations, and with different kind of topics that supports SDG, and all very unique. So this is all about the synergy thing. We want to raise up young people who thinks for the sake of others, who thinks for the sake of the high purpose for the whole world. So we hope that you all can continue to work on this on the issues that you're working on. Of course, you need to improve some aspects, but one thing I'd like to mention is maybe this is also the suggestion for the committee, the staff. Yeah, I appreciate what you have done. This is not easy, I know, but maybe like time management, we need to include that. So especially if we have many participants, then it will become an issue. How the presenters can convey a message, can deliver a message in a time frame, so that it can be also one of the criteria. And also the purpose is that how they can deliver the content, the message, so that people can understand, people can be convinced. So maybe also this technical issue, I think, has to be paid attention of. For example, the audio, sometimes the clarity is not good enough. So also it makes us, difficult to catch and to understand or to value or to judge. Yeah. But overall, I would like to say congratulations to all of you. You've done a great job. You are the future of the world, and we want to find more people like you, and you are the inspirations to us all. So thank you very much. This is all that I'd like to mention. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Forno, for your comments and suggestions, not only to our participants as well, but for the betterment of the activities that we organize. Right? There may be some limitations when we do online events and activities, but we can always improve. All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have heard the judges' thoughts. Now, we would also love to hear yours. So please encourage you to please write down your comments and suggestions or your questions on the comment box. Please do share about what you think about our contestants' performance. All right, we are still waiting for the tabulating committee to show us their scores. Before that, before we show you for transparency purposes, we will show you the score sheets. Now, before I announce our winners, right, let me first congratulate all of our participants for giving us all so much insight and inspiration. You're all winners for sure, for you have earned the spot to represent your nations in the NERGY competition. And that is without a doubt because of your vision and dedication in not just making it known, not just being heard, not just making, relaying or conveying to us your vision or ideas, but more importantly, in your effort in making it happen. That's the reason why you joined it here, right? We all look forward for all of you to continue to lead others toward a world of peace, even after this competition. But of course, we cannot help but we really have to select who will advance to the global stage as much as we want everyone to proceed. So we will have to select who will represent the region of Asia Pacific. There can only be one, but we will be giving prizes to the first and second placers, of course. Let's see if the tabulating committee has the score in. All right, I think they still need some time. Maybe we can hear from our participants since they have heard the feedback coming from our judges. I think I'm also quite curious about what they think about the comments and suggestions coming from our judges. Maybe hear from our participants. Any of our participants would like to? Yes, Ms. Wen Yuchin, would you like to share? What do you think about the comments and suggestions from our judges?
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, I have so many inspiration when, how to say, everybody share together. Really to have a hope in this world, in this planet. Yeah. So, actually, I want to say that I didn't know how to say good enough English, but I will really how to say thank you so much to join together and share about a good idea to make this world better together. Yeah, and thank you so much for how to say your comment from just when I see somebody like how to say different generation like my aunts, my uncles say about this, make me happy so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you,
Ms. Wen Yuchin. She has a really vibrant and wonderful personality. Thank you, Ms. Wen Yuchin, for your comment. Oh, okay. I guess our scores are in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let us check.
Excuse me. Actually, I if I have an opportunity, I want yours or slide because it's very, very value, like amazing. If I have an opportunity, I don't know.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Mutiny. Yes, we will have the committee take care of that. Thank you so much. All right, the scores are in, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like we have a unanimous decision among the judge of who will represent Asia Pacific in the global stage. Thank you, judges, for attending today's event. Let me first announce our second placer who will win $100. Congratulations! Just clarify some things.
Oh, it's very happy right now.
Okay, all right. I've clarified our second placer who will win $100 is none other than from the country of Philippines, Mr. Kenneth Jester Haim. Congratulations, Mr. Kenneth, for winning second spot. $100, which you can use in your project. All right. Now for the grand prize, for the opportunity to represent Asia Pacific in the global stage and also winning $300 is none other than Miss, we have a lot of misses, Miss Rica Marfil from the Philippines! Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations, Miss Rica Marfil from the Philippines and Mr. Kenneth as well. Okay, both contestants coming from the Philippines. We also thank all of our participants. Yes, we will not forget to thank Miss Heng Gachlia from Cambodia, Miss Wen Yuchin from Thailand, Miss Yarn Sreenit from Cambodia, Miss Kanchai Preeti from Thailand, and of course, our winners. Congratulations. Now, absolutely, this has been an incredible event. We have so many limitations because we're doing this online, but please take a look at for transparency purposes, this is our score sheet. We have a unanimous decision for our first placer. All right, thank you so much to our tabulating committee. This has been such an incredible event. I'm very happy for everyone, especially the winners. I'm very excited for you, very thrilled on how you will do in the global stage. And we are rooting for you, all of us here, including the participants who joined us. Now, I am glad that each of our participants have delivered their messages and ideas in such spectacular and inspiring ways. And I believe there would be no other person more suited to wrap up this wonderful virtual gathering and competition than the regional president of the International Association of Youth and Students for Peace for Asia Pacific 2. And he is also the director of HJU Leadership Training International. Please help me welcome Mr. Ronnie Sudusta for the congratulatory remarks.
Yes, okay. Good evening to all of you. Good morning maybe to some, good afternoon to some, but in the Philippines it's already good evening. I really would want to first extend my deepest gratitude to the international president of IAYSP, President Koji Matsuda, for really leading IAYSP and this very unique project we call Synergy, Student Ideas and Energy. I also would like to say thank you to Dr. Kims Roy, to Pisutin, who is with us right now, the president of IAYSP Thailand. To all our beloved judges who really having a hard time, judging, giving scores to our 6 participants today. To Dr. Horpeng, thank you so much, for having giving us your presence. And also to Mr. Alfred Forno, Dr. Amado Magsino, Ms. Gane Supafit, and Mr. Daniel Midos, the Vice President of IAYSP, Asia Pacific Region 2. I do not know how to express how happy I am and how proud I am to the 6 participants who compete the Synergy competition tonight. When a youth gathering all the strength, all the confidence in the world, trying to speak, trying to express issues that matters to them, issues that affecting them, is something that I am so proud of. When a youth going out and take care about women violence, violence against women or women empowerment, when we talk about development of environment and development of economic stability, when we're talking about the world of people with disabilities, we are talking about the lessons we learned in COVID, and we're talking about the role of youth and the foundation that they do for the youth is something that is very precious. And I am so thankful that you choose Synergy, you choose IAYSP to be the platform of which you can express your words to many people. They said a youth that has vision is indeed the hope, not just of his nation, not just of her society, but the hope of the world. This competition, we would like to reach out to as many universities, colleges, and high school all around the world, in Asia Pacific particularly, because we believe that there are many unique ideas out there, so that we can launch their peace project, so that we could empower the youth as an agent of change, not just in the society, not just in the national level, not just in Southeast Asia, in Asia Pacific, but in the world as well. Congratulations to our 2 winners. And I would like to say thank you to the other 4, coming out here, especially challenging yourself in speaking in English, although all 3 countries is non-English native speaker, but you come out there, you want to challenge your limitation, and you want to express and share to the people something that you deem it's very important for them to know. Thank you so much. And I said this before, but I would like to say this now. Me, together with all the Youth Ambassadors for Peace, Collegiate Ambassadors for Peace, and the awardees of Youth Heroes Award, would like to congratulate everyone, would like to congratulate once again IAYSP in Thailand, IAYSP in Cambodia, and IAYSP Philippines for coming together and making us realize that indeed there is a way to unite all of us, and there is a way to share to people what we think is very important. I think the world should watch this. Okay, and together with us, inspired and give inspiration to many people. Please, those peace project, okay, I hope that you can put this into fruition. I hope this is not just a mere words. I hope you can put this project into the society so that we can help those stakeholders that you think really need help on this peace project. And good luck to the 2 winners. Good luck to your competition in Asia Pacific level. And hopefully, you could also participate in the worldwide Synergy competition this February 2021. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great night. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ronnie Sedusta, for that very encouraging, motivating speech for our participants. And I would like also to take this opportunity to thank all of our Board of Judges, the members of the Board of Judges, for attending this event and for really giving us so much insights and points to improve on. We would like also to thank once again all our participants for choosing IAYSP as your platform in conveying your ideas. And like what Mr. Ronnie Sedusta said, we look forward to seeing your projects come to fruition. All right. Now, before we finally bring this event to a close, I'm truly happy and inspired to hear all the ideas coming from the youth. But like any other event, we have to bring this to a close. Now, we would like to invite everyone. We have an announcement to make. We are inviting you to the upcoming 1 Million Rally of Hope on February 6, 2021. That's next year. So once again, this has been the International Youth and Students for Peace. Thank you, everyone, and God bless, and more power to all of our participants and all our judges.
Yes, okay. It's okay.
បាទសូមអរគុណច្រើនអាដាមមកឯងដែលបានចំណាយពេលវេលាដើម្បីដើម្បីចូលរួមអាដាម
只是一个秘密，已做好决定。Tonight, tonight, tonight, tonight， 用心去回应你给的真心。Alright, alright, alright, alright， 不管多远的距离，越努力就越靠近。Mama dream, mama dream， Hey， 青春有你的相遇，种下我们的约定。Mama dream, mama dream， Hey， 你的目光为我撑腰，小小的我勇敢去闯，用最好的模样去最美的地方，要住进你的心里呀，约定吧一起绽放。Yes okay, yes okay, yes okay, yes okay， 出发吧啦吧啦吧。Yes okay, yes okay, yes okay, yes okay， 多远都可以到达，和我一起追吧，不怕多远的距离，绝不放弃的坚定。Mama dream, mama dream， Hey， 青春有你的相遇，实现我们的约定。Mama dream, mama dream， Hey， 你的目光为我撑腰，小小的我勇敢去闯，用最